Thanks. It was a violent night across Duval County. GSO reporting 3 shootings, all in the span of about 6 hours. Near Harts Road and Dunn Avenue, witnesses tell police a fight ended with gunshots. 1 person killed in that situation. Earlier this morning, officers responding to a shooting on Higginbotham Street in Baldwin, still working to find the details of what happened there. But news we first broke to you last night at 11 was another shooting investigation, this time on Beach Boulevard near Kernan. There on your map. GSO just revealing details of what happened at around 5 o'clock this morning during a press briefing as they were investigating overnight. Leah Shields on the scene right now with the latest that we had learned that 4 people were involved in this. What do we know about their condition?
Yes, 4 people shot multiple times in an apartment unit here at Valera's apartment complex. 2 men fighting for their life this morning. 2 women with non-life-threatening injuries. You can see police still on the scene, still very active scene. We're going on hour 9 of this very active scene. Another crime scene and actually just pulled up. So you have evidence technicians on the scene collecting evidence this morning. You have police knocking on doors, trying to talk to neighbors to see if they heard anything. They believe this happened around 9:45 last night. Police also tell us they're looking for surveillance video, trying to find any identifying information for a suspect or suspects in this case. Again, 4 people shot, and they are all in the hospital recovering this morning, but those 2 men fighting for their lives. And due to their injuries, Sergeant Cayenne says they had to be treated right away. They were unable to be interviewed yet about what may have led up to this shooting. So it's still unclear what their relationship is. It's unclear if they all lived in this apartment unit together, but you can see that police are focusing in on that one apartment building there. They have been there all night, shining lights at the garage door, taking photos as well. One thing Sergeant Cayenne said that was I found interesting was that he said there's no sign of a break-in, no sign of a burglary. So if you know anything, know of any possible suspects, call Crime Stoppers or call GSO's non-emergency number. On the South Side, Leah Shields, First Coast News on your side.